Hello and welcome to Natural Healthwise. Today's video will talk about 5 ways to keep your lungs healthy and whole. Most people want to get healthier, rarely though. They do think about protecting and maintaining health of their lungs. It is time to change that. According to the National Heart, Blood and Lungs Institution, chronic lower respiratory diseases, including chronic obstructive pulmonary disease (COPD) and asthma, were the 10 leading causes of death in 2010. Lung diseases, excluding lung cancer, caused an estimated 235,000 deaths that year. Including lung cancer, and the number goes up. The American Lung Association, ALA, states that lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer deaths in both men and women. The truth is that your lungs, just like your heart, joints, and other parts of your body, age with time. They can become less flexible, lose their strength, which can make it more difficult to breathe. But by adapting to certain healthy habits, you can better maintain the health of your lungs and keep them working optimally even into your senior years. Now let's talk about 5 ways to keep your lungs healthy and whole. Don't smoke. Stop smoking. You probably already know that smoking increases your risk of lung cancer, but that is not the only disease it can cause. In fact, smoking is linked to most lung diseases including COPD, idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, and asthma. It makes those diseases more severe. Smokers are 12 to 13 times more likely to die from COPD than non-smokers. For example, every time you smoke a cigarette, you inhale thousands of chemicals into your lungs, including nicotine, carbon monoxide, and CO2. Those toxins damage your lungs. They increase mucus, make it difficult for your lungs to clean themselves, and irritate and inflame tissues. Gradually, your airways narrowly makes it more difficult to breathe. Smoking also causes lungs to age more rapidly. Eventually, the chemical can change lung cells from normal to cancerous. No matter how old you are or how long you've been a smoker, quitting can help. The ALA states that within 12 hours of quitting, the carbon monoxide level in your blood drops to normal. Within a few months, your lung function begins to improve. Within a year, your risk of coronary heart disease is half than that of a smoker. And it gets better the longer you stay smoke-free. Quitting usually takes several attempts. It is not easy, but it is worth it. Combining counseling and medication is the best way to succeed, according to a report by the Agency of Healthcare Research and Quality. Exercise to breathe harder. Besides avoiding cigarettes, getting regular exercise is probably the best and most important thing you can do for the health of your lungs. Just as exercise keeps your body in shape, it keeps your lungs in shape too. When you exercise, your heart beats faster, your lungs work harder, your body needs more oxygen to fuel your muscles. Your lungs step up their activities to deliver that oxygen while expelling additional carbon dioxide. According to a recent article, during exercise, your breathing increases from about 15 times a minute to about 14 to 60 times a minute. That is why it is important to regulate and regularly do aerobic exercise that gets you breathing hard. This type of exercise provides the best workout for your lungs. The muscles between your ribs expand and contract. The air sac inside your lungs works quickly to exchange oxygen for carbon dioxide. The more you exercise, the more efficient your lungs become. Creating strong, healthy lungs through exercise helps you to better resist aging and diseases. Even if you develop lung disease down the road, exercise helps slow the progress and keep you active longer. Avoid exposure to pollutants. Exposure to pollutants in the air can damage your lungs and accelerate aging. When you are young and strong, your lungs can easily resist these toxins. As you get older, they lose some of this resistance and become more vulnerable to infection and disease. Give your lung a break. Reduce your exposure as much as you can. Avoid secondhand smoke and try not to go outside during the peak air pollution time. Avoid exercise near heavy traffic as you can inhale the exhaust. If you are exposed to pollutants at work, be sure to take all possible safety precautions. Certain jobs in construction, mining, waste management can increase the risk of exposure to airborne pollutants. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission reports that indoor pollution is typically worse than outdoor. That is, the fact that many spend most of their time indoor these days increases exposure to indoor pollutants. Here are some tips for decreasing indoor pollutants. Make your home a smoke-free zone. Dust the furniture and vacuum at least once a week. Open a window frequently to increase indoor air ventilation. Use natural cleaning products when possible, and open a window when you are using products that create fumes. Make sure you have adequate fan, exhaust hood, and other ventilation methods throughout your home. Prevent infection. Infection can be particularly dangerous for your lungs, especially as you old. Those who already have lung disease like COPD are particularly at risk for infection. Even healthy seniors can easily develop pneumonia if they are not careful. The best way to avoid lung infection is to keep your hands clean. Wash regularly with warm water and soap. Avoid touching your face as much as possible. Drink plenty of water. Eat lots of fruit and vegetables. They contain nutrients that help boost your immune system. Stay up to date with your vaccination. Get a flu shot each year. If you are 65 or older, get a pneumonia vaccination as well. Breathe deeply. If you are like many people, you take shallow breath from your chest area, using a small portion of your lungs. Deep breathing helps clear the lungs and create a full oxygen exchange. The ALA agrees that breathing exercise can make your lungs more efficient. So try it yourself. Sit somewhere quiet and slowly breathe in through your nose alone. Then breathe out at least twice as long through your mouth. It may help to count your breaths. For example, as you inhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then as you exhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shallow breath comes from the chest. Deep breath comes from the belly. When you sit, be aware of your belly rising and falling as you practice. When you do this exercise, you may also find you feel less stressed and more relaxed. Bottom line, try and incorporate these 5 habits into each day. Stop smoking, exercise regularly, reduce your exposure to pollutants, avoid infection, breathe deeply. By focusing a little of your energy on these tasks, you can help keep your lungs working optimally for life. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. For more recipe and tips, please subscribe to this channel.